Hello and welcome back to Nine Souls, a fun game which I very much enjoyed last time, where it's really got a lot to do with parrying and using talismans on people, and that's just good fun. It also is like somewhat cyberpunk-y platformer. I enjoyed it, and I'm looking forward to doing some more. I need to try and remember what lets me run as well. How do you run? Yeah, it's been a little bit. It's been, what, 2 weeks since I last played? Just, yeah, hold down the dash button. Fair enough. Just remembering the controls. Right, well, where we left off last time, I beat up, essentially, my old friend, I believe. Not too sure how I feel about that. However, if I go to my map, we have a few areas I could investigate. I want to kind of finish off this facility best I can before going anywhere else. But yeah, it's going to take a little bit of running around in order to do so, I think. Also, I'm noticing we've got our friend just up here.
Sir!
Hey, did you see that thing downstairs? The Shanai 9000? No. The Brooks Node? No. And what?
Got him!
The 8-man! Oh, you mean Shran Shran?
No!
Why would you call such a... Why would you name such a terrifying creature? I betrayed the council, moved out of my home, and now you want me to share a roof with an 8-man? Give me a break. Just watching those hairless creatures walk around makes my skin crawl. Calm down. 8-men aren't that scary. You've seen them in the reports, haven't you? Seeing them in the reports and seeing them in real life are like night and day. That ape child keeps calling after you. Yay, yay, yay. You're not actually going to raise him, are you? What have you been up to all this time? Shran's different from the others. Sense. Won't be in our interest if Council gets its hands on him. I found that argument to be a bit of a stretch. Never mind. I can never figure you out. Just keep him away from me, I beg you. Better yet, keep him locked up in a cage. Relax, I don't plan on letting him stay for too long. Is that thing you said you wanted to give me? Oh, I was so distraught by the 8-man, I almost forgot. Here, take this. It says there are bow that your family left for you. Did you meet her? Hang. You should ask someone else to give it to you, but it somehow ended up with me. I never thought it would actually get any use. I just spent some time tuning it up for you. Thanks. Your skills haven't gotten rusty, have they? You don't need to worry about that. Remember my nickname? You mean, Gorgeous Beefcake? The Hammer of New Kunlun. And you should know, there isn't a single craftsman in all of New Kunlun that comes close to my level. Anyways, now that I'm here, I can upgrade your bow or any other gear. My resources are limited, so besides gem, I'll also need some extra parts. Let me know if you find anything similar. Got it. Till next time. Can you upgrade my sword? That'd be fun. For now, we've got a ranged weapon. We consume azure sand to replenish it roots in order to fire it. And I'm assuming that means we can get different types of arrow. Judging by the fact we've got this. Arrows proper to the azure bow. This arrow penetrates through all targets in its path, potentially maiming multiple enemies. Can reach even the farthest targets. Alright. Well, if I want to modify anything, is it just money? Ooh. And we can transmute enemies into health. I like the idea of that. Making my healing do better. It doesn't let me upgrade my weapon though. How did I do that? I found stuff for it. Anyway.
No!
Save that with 8 man. 8 men have these alien germs that make them bite indiscriminately for not trained. Took the vaccines before takeoff, but its effectiveness should have worn off centuries ago. Looks like there's no escaping it now. He's so neurotic. I'm pretty sure it's not a thing.
What?
At least make him take a shower. The stench gets on my clothes. You'll not hear the end of it from me. Poor Schwan Schwan.
Eugene?
I'm trying to rain on your parade, but with your current gear, 100 extra lives won't cut it. When any usable materials, please bring them to me. I can also make a simple modification to that pipe of yours to enhance its
Sanu?
effectiveness.
Yare?
As for spare parts, just spend a little time looking around. No more just yet. What do I use these for then? I need to absorb them, but how? It says give skill points of absorption, slightly increase slash and talisman damage. How do you use it? I don't know. I've also got this. I don't know where we use it, but it's probably fine. Aside from that, various data entries. Mostly care about giving this to Xuan Shan, I think, while I'm here. And that can be installed onto my pipe. That's going to be useful. What I would like is probably recycle those at a 3D printer. How would I use you? I just want to increase my damage. I'm not asking for a lot, am I? I don't think I'm asking for a lot. Now, for now, I could get 600 money. I don't think it's quite enough for anything. So I wanted to upgrade something. If I run over here again, I think the lowest cost was 800.
Nhận sai lỗi.
Did not mean to talk. I wanted to modify. Yeah, 800. So we'll hold off. We'll hold off on that. Moment. Xuan Xuan. Got you some lovely tools to play with. What do you have there, Yi? Don't get too excited. This isn't a toy. It's a multi-tool used by engineers to repair equipment. That's great. I happen to need some tools. Can I borrow it? No. What if you accidentally sliced off your own fingers? Come on, I'm not going to do that. Did you forget? I made every single piece of furniture in our house. Let's see. What does this button do? That knife just popped out. Wow! Moves! And careful, this is a product of Yang. And the blades are very sharp. Who's Yang? Yang isn't the person. It's a nation on Penglai. Famous for their crafting. That was a long, long time ago. All the great craftsmen have been in decline since the end of a turbulent era. The old craftsmen grew less and less popular. My friend who suffered a lot because of this. I don't get it. People who can make stuff are super popular in the village. Our neighbour, An Fang, knew how to sharpen stones to make all sorts of tools. For spears, even I could hunt down boars. I had lots of meat in the village back then. Well, some might ask, what if those spears are pointed not at boars, to other people? I cut my hand in the blade once. That doesn't mean we shouldn't use spears, but we should look down on people who make them. My friend would be so happy if we were to hear your words. Then, does your friend mind if I borrow this tool? Fine. Just remember to hold it steady. Only use the blunt blades, and never point it at yourself when cutting. Okay. And don't press buttons with it, or let it touch electricity.
滚仔叔，
Okay. I don't know if that's going to benefit us. Maybe he'll be able to craft things later. I don't know. Yay! Who's that chubby guy? What's his name? He's Kung Fu, an old friend of mine. He's easy to talk to, and just an all-round friendly guy.
阿基，
Really? He keeps ignoring me. Is he shy? Not at all. Just keep pestering him. Given his personality, he'll respond eventually. What do you mean? Oh, so he actually wants to play too? I got it. We're gonna be best friends. Oh my god, my friend didn't they? Oh, poor him. I need to figure out how I absorb fruit. I would have thought you do it to this tree or something. Status. Oh, we've just got you. I like absorb it from here. Oh. I'm confused, but I'm not going to question it. We're just gonna run off and do some exploration. Do you have anything to talk about? No, you don't. Glad I remembered how that worked. I was just checking I remembered how to do the grapple. There's gonna be so many controls I will just forget while playing this. For now, oh, we have go over here to the upper right. There ought to be something. If I'm remembering correctly, that's the mid-air parry for this spell. Ouch. Parry their body, I need to remember. Don't parry their weapon. What have we got through here then? Got some kind of cave. This is a yellow area. Okay. We've got collapsing floors. You explode on death. Good to know. Wasn't Y to heal. Wasn't you. So, there we go. I figured out my buttons. Water bad? Water bad. Got it. Thought those might explode. I am glad I was correct and was therefore careful about it. Now, how would I get up top there? Probably using one of those. There you go. Anything higher up? No, it doesn't look like I can get higher up. Can get to here. Where you have dropped down to be a mean fella. Basic component. I'm not going to say no to that. That's pretty decent. Just make my way over. I think I might have seen a little hidden spot. How did I get it? I don't know. What was the hidden spot up above? I'm not sure what to do with it. That as a bell has summoned this guy. And just smash bells. Okay. This is an interesting area. I can't say I was quite expecting this. I thought it'd be like a storage room or something. I'll just deflect his projectile once he shoots. Might work. Come on, shoot me again. There we go. Deflected once. This is going to be tricky to get him, actually. Move to a position I can attack. I need to get used to my parries again, bro. Now I'm noticing my timing is pretty awful on them right this moment. Stab him from the back is good. Stab you from the back is also good. You are going to be a menace. I remember not liking you before. Ouch. Yep. Need to remember, some of those I can only parry from doing the jump. We're doing okay. We're not doing the best, but I'm just re-familiarising myself with controls, so I'm not too upset. There we go. We are managing. Got several other bells. Okay, hello, who are you?
所以
Hello friend, nice day for a walk, isn't it? Who are you? Who I am isn't important, what's important is our current conversation. So you're just a Salarian taking a leisurely stroll through these ruins? You won't explain your purpose here, you're going to have to forgive my rudeness. Listen to me, my friend, no intention of being your enemy. I'm also confident that you're not about to harm me. According to the hexagrams, violent conflict will not occur. Right. You're trusting in a horoscope, or how does that work? I've always held great confidence in the insights my divination provides. But all the superstitious Salarians stayed in Penglai. What's more, Daybreak Tower is a relic deeply symbolic of our ancestors. There's no place to start fights. What tower? Do you mean these dilapidated ruins? My friend, things are never as they seem on the surface. Eons ago, the Daybreak Tower used to be the most magnificent altar in the Palace of Immortals. Ancient emperors would come here on important days to pray to the heavens. Ask the holy men living in a tower to divine the fortunes of their kingdoms.
아, 태유.
Praise be the soul, and grant our people peace and prosperity. May the soul grant us the power to destroy our enemies. Please grant me sons who will extend the lifeline of the Empire. If you listen carefully, you can still hear their prayers echoing faintly between these walls. Battered by the winds of time, the entire belief system eroded and disappeared. People even invented a whole new way to define soul. That's because they found their own two hands far more reliable than any contrived gods. A late friend of mine once said something similar. In short, when I came back to my senses, I could no longer hear the music of the Daybreak Tower. Such a pity. I wish you could have seen this place at the height of its splendour. Bells rang with deep and majestic tones as the ancient Kundalin people assembled here to share food, wine, songs and faith. It's a breathtaking sight. Songs and wine? That sounds a bit more interesting.
어,
Oh, that's right. Reminds me, I've got a little something for you. This ancient music sheet is one of my treasured possessions. Bells used to fill these halls with the same melodies. Managed to find the right instruments in these ruins. Should try playing some of this music.
간.
Your appetite for stories seems to be wearing thin. I'll let you be on your way. And just have some sheet music. Can I talk anymore? Good, he's not got anything important. Right. Can be gifted to Schwan apparently. Sending them doesn't seem to do much. Can climb. I think I prefer the idea of going down first. There's a lift. Takes me further down or further up? It's the restricted level. Okay, well, it's somewhere I can get to. Break the bell gets me some more money. And if I explore, there's not immediately much else. And the symbol on this one is not quite the same as the one on there, is it? Similar. Not the same. Okay. There's allegedly something further to the right. We could go and explore. Ah, there is! Ah! I want you! Lovely. I knew these. Quickly rest. There we are. One day I'll figure out how you actually eat those fruit. One day. And you can enter? I thought that was going to be closed. So I need to beat both of these guys. Can I, like, penetrate their shields with a bow and arrow? No, I can't. There's not anything else in here. Well, until I find a way to destroy shields, I need to leave that one be. Let's go refill my arrows quick. Need to rest to refill it? Yes, you do. A dog appeared out of nowhere, so I ran off. Dog is gone. Flying fella is gone. Snake is gone. Hell yeah. Look at me parrying and dodging and all of that. How'd you ever help? Whatever the reason, that means I can't damage you from the front. So be aware of that. Be careful over here. Didn't expect someone to be launching multiple arrows. That's like the worst place to heal, but I'm fine. I'm not doing the best of my parries yet. Especially when I'm caught off guard. And that would be one of the entrances or exits I'm looking for. Where does this take me? Holy blue rock that I can't destroy is where it takes me. Okay. I'll find it at some point, for sure. For now, destroy the bell. We're doing fine. He can't jump for me, so I'm actually okay where I am. Nor the guy is going to take out this one first. Managed to parry a little of his attack straight into him. Having to mash parry didn't heal quite correct, bro. So you've got things I can't easily dodge. Right, okay. Not quite a boss fight, just dangerous enemies. I think I'm more so used to their attack patterns now. It's gonna ignore the wildlife, I think. After a certain point, we're not gonna be able to follow. Close enough, that guy doesn't actually damage me. Let's get a good parry on you. Right, they do a lot more damage than I thought they would. I thought I had a chance to heal there and it would have been fine. No, they just straight up murdered me. How rude. How rude. Thankfully, they are easily enough, like, gotten back to. So I'm not too upset. Good. Add one there. Hurting. Heal up a little. From that parry. I'm not best at it. There we go. Just heal up a little. Apparently we can hack this. There we go. Right, those guys are a bit of a pain. I think it's mostly down to me needing to get my parry timing a little bit better. Back to me to the boat. That feels a little mean. Launching a needle into the back of this guy's head. We're managing somewhat. I'd rather I had more health, but we're doing okay. I think we've made it. Hell yeah. West of you, Yaoche, the towering above is the daybreak tower. Yeah, okay, so we're just at this lake. As an ancient Penglai holy site, Kunlun's Yaoche Lake was once a site of a sacrificial ceremonies. Back when Sol was just the name of a star, Sol viewed the primordial roots as a mother and Sol as the father. Prayers within the circular building were said to be able to reach heaven. During summer nights, strangers from ancient Kunlun would gather in the tower and celebrate with song and dance, exalting the soul with their lyrics and passing on their soul worship to subsequent generations. It's a religious holy site. The fact I've just gotten a full heal has me worried. I've also just been given extra arrows. Is this a bot I'm about to fight? How are you doing, dear brother? Is it day or night where you are right now? What's the sky look like out there? Never left Zia, so I always felt envious whenever he told me about those faraway places. I didn't have many friends my age when I was a kid. Grass, trees, the sky, and the stars. What kept me company whenever you were away? Remember when I first told you about hearing the roots sing? I was hallucinating from being alone all the time.
Kim,
Hank, why haven't you gone to sleep yet? You talking to the roots again? And you know, first night is great, so all the branches are singing. Told you again and again, the primordial roots aren't sentient, and you're most likely hearing random static generated by its energy. You just don't know them yet. You'd be quite lively. I learned about the celestial bodies in school today. You know that light from stars in the sky actually from a long, long time ago?
夜莺之锋芒
Star leaves its brilliance behind as it burns itself. That light travels thousands, if not millions, of light years to reach us.
What did they say?
I heard a classmate say that the stars may shimmer brightly, but they may have already extinguished. All that's left are the last vestiges of our final moments, echoes from the past.
攞住短烏髮
That's what nourishes the roots. Absorb remnants of the stars, turning it into milk to feed us and supply us with energy. What my teacher doesn't know is all souls and dreams end up as food for our primordial roots. With a song as they devour, I hear your deep melody as I fall asleep each
小
night.
物一你回
It's about all the stories across this vast expanse. It's how the roots perpetuate the memories of the universe. They nurture new stories as others come to an end for all eternity. I wouldn't have described the energy conversion process in such a sentimental way. Rather active imagination. So, isn't it just captivating? All our branches contain stories from the past. There's even souls from...
仔蟲
Okay, I know. Sounds like a fine poem waiting to be written. But you should still focus on your studies, okay? Primordial roots energy can be explained through scientific principles. I'll let you be my assistant, and you can learn all about it. Do you really think there are souls inside the roots? That thought alone is a bit worrying. Not really. Yeah, about that. Look, shooting star. But it proved you thought the world ran not on sentiment but on science and rationality. The sword never talked to them again. But places never disappeared. Head recovers and responds in secret. Our calls and responses formed their own meandering melody. Its colour and aroma changing as it
龍仔蟲
even now, these dead streets and deserted alleys, the roots still sing. So please don't worry about me, dear brother. I'm not alone. Not when I have the roots to tell me your story. We'll enter that in a second. I'm hoping I can find somewhere to rest. One of these like root node things. This feels like there's going to be a fight to get to that thing underneath. I can see is this. I just need to do a puzzle here so I can get through. That ought to be about right. There you go. Lovely. Just wait so I can get in here. There we go. Look at me doing puzzles. Didn't even walk into the room because I thought it'd be a fight, but we're fine. Unless there's about to be a fight. Soul Reaper G. Engine and experience absorbed through the enemy that is kill be recovered using a talisman explosion. Okay. So if I do a talisman attack on the enemy that has killed me before, I get all my stuff back. That's useful. I don't think it's necessary though. Ouch, I figured out to attack. I thought I had to stagger. We're doing okay. I'm a bit worried about that fella down there. So yeah, there's some somewhat scary looking fella off to the right. Some ranged person here. Who I'll quickly... There we go. Climb up here, don't let them notice me. Big attack. Hide up here. What do? You can do any more attacks? No, you're not. Lost interest. Big attack to its rear again. I mean, this is the easiest way to fight him, but it is a bit boring. I won't deny. Strengths and repeat though. A long way to travel if I do that, so rather than I'm happy enough being a little mean in my fighting towards him. Ah, yeah, this looks like an important place. It's this. Finally. Where I can get ever saved him. I hadn't thought there'd be a whole area here. I thought it'd be like a little storage cupboard. So much more than I thought there'd be in this side. I could go all the way down. Is there anything more if I go up the top? Ah, there is. And yes, I should have gone here. This is what I was looking for. Where we do have another jade we could plug in. I'm fine. For a moment, I don't think we need the health recovery. When knocked down, I can quickly dash to get back onto my feet. I'm not entirely convinced I need. I take skull kicks, I can do damage. Could be nice. Being able to get down towards enhanced blade. I take breathing exercises. If I do a good parry, I get some of my eternal damage back. That is going to be essential. Sang the soul's spear, in its sorrow and compassion, it descends, granting us life's vigour. Rodial Roots, also known as Sang, is the oldest plant on our mother planet, Pingalai. It feeds on light and reaches across islands and land masses. Since prehistoric times, Solarians have been inseparable from the root. Provide shelter for sleeping and fruit for warmth. On Pingalai, civilizations arose wherever the tree thrived. We'll be able to get back in here later. For now, I still want to be able to use that damn fruit that I found. Where do I use it? How do I absorb this? I don't know. That annoys me. Because it really seems like something I would want to use. I want better damage and some extra skill points.
คนโจลิมอี
Oh, look who decided to show up after all this time.
Huh.
Your astounding intelligence, the Juntis trap. This is quite eye-opening. I can sense it from afar. As stubborn as ever, I see. I've got to give it to you, though. It takes courage to storm into my territory on your own. You only just came back from the dead, right? I figured anyone who got another shot at life would know better than to intrude on my farmlands. I intend to die in these barren fields.
Oh.
Barren, you say? Let us fertilise it with some fresh, organic remains. We farmers are naturally thrifty. Nothing goes to waste, not even a skinny little mouse.
You saw?
Rise and shine, my beasts. There's work to be done. Right, one of them is significantly larger. Though some kind of ape-man thing. Jiangxi soldiers. Technology was banned centuries ago. Gone so far as to modify the ape-men. What's wrong with putting everything to good use? Opportunity to serve me beyond death is a special privilege I bestow. I read the system report the moment, or I read the system report the moment I woke up. You apparently made a mess out of the livestock area. As there when we captured ape-men on the pale blue planet. We're obedient creatures that can be quite cute once tamed. But as pets or as livestock, in the end we're just tools. You begin to think of yourself as one of those beasts now that you've mingled with them in your cage. Enough. Here to lecture me or kill me. Oh right, thanks for the reminder. I'd better send you on your way. Got a field inspection to conduct later today.
You saw?
Bring down with all your might, my beasts. I'll reward you with some rice afterwards. Looks like those talismans on their heads what controls them. Okay. No, wait, this isn't part of a plan. That's not what I meant when I said bring them down. Damn it, this is a complete disaster, you imbeciles. Right, down I went. Oh, a mouse? I thought it was a cat. She called me a mouse. I guess I just misunderstood what I was. Summon that, summon some snakes. We should be doing okay. We drop down there. Eggs can contain snakes, fair enough. That somewhat makes sense. Very quickly rest up here though. Or don't. Instead get consumed by the roots. Oh. Binding key to form a blade? Intriguing, but very simple. Ah, we can unlock this. Wonder if that also breaks down shields. Yep, it says it breaks shields. I'm happy with that. Oh, and you can charge it on the move as well. That's nice. Not having to be stationary is quite good. There it is. My body and the blade bound together by key. Yeah, cause having this just charged is lovely. As a final trial, can the sword penetrate the defensive barrier? that it can. So you can make shields around you. Some enemies might be able to anyway.
Oh.
Ha! This sword lives ever present in both myself and something or other. Didn't quite catch it in this sentence. There we are. New ability. Hell yeah. Yellow glow green once it's fully charged. Destroy enemy shields and hard obstacles. Ouch, I didn't realise that was a barrier. Let's quickly press. Can I dash through this? Yes, I can. I thought that was just like a bit something in the foreground. He is dead.
Holy.
Oh, it's you. Is this the same ones as before? We meet again, sir. You. How did you get here? Are you following me?
Huh.
Not in the slightest. It only be fate. Ever since my awakening, I've made this land my home. I sojourn across Kunlun, without ever settling down. It's one of my many hiding spots. I don't expect to meet you here. Don't need to hide. Guards here are no match for you.
Oh.
My scholar does not wield a sword lightly. I simply slip away when trouble starts to brew. There's no need for violence. What are you reciting? Weapon that won't fight? That's the first. Oh, you flatter me, sir. That is the reason why I cannot obtain gin from mechanical corpses like you do. That being said, if you're interested in bartering once more, feel free to peruse my wares. I'll have a little bit of a peruse. Being able to heal would be nice. I would very much like a computing unit. Tempted to buy one of these. I don't know what they do yet. So I'm gonna hold off. I think quick dose jade and computing unit are two things I would very much like. Also, looks like we'll be able to make our way down later, but can my guy go into water? No, he can't. Worth checking. So it seems you don't send him below, meaning instead it's going to be presumably there's a lever or something. And I'm seeing whatever that is over there. Can I just shoot it? I mean, I can shoot it. I didn't really do too much. Looks like this guy is able to actually go through the water, which is unfair. Ouch. Yeah, no, I definitely can't do that. I mean, worth trying. I saw someone else do it. It's not too far-fetched to think maybe I'd be able to, if I was like running or something. You worry me a little, but you're not too bad, seemingly. Those. Avoid those. Heal up. Doing fine, even if this is a bit of an interesting area. Got a good deflect there. boots. Alright. I'm getting more used to parries. I think I'm getting back in the swing of this. Less so when it comes to that. I think that's more just me being a bit of an idiot. That's fine. Up here we got the fella who wants maps. I request a chip. Where do you think you're touching? What nerve? Want the data? Just give me 400 gin for it. There's no need to destroy me. Like I want to keep talking to you. I just don't want to be shut down. I mean, I'll get a copy, sure. You're actually paying for it? Well, I don't expect me to thank you for this. There we are. Agricultural zone is mainly comprised of the greenhouse and the water and oxygen synthesis zone, which supplies New Kunlun with the food and water needed to sustain life. You wanna talk? Wow, that's Larian! Enjoy a sublime eternity amongst evergreen foothills, and you can learn the second home of your dreams. How are we doing today? That's not like I want to chat, I'm just carrying out my directives. Yeah. Do you see where Gumang went? Why should I? You think I'm just going to market because you asked? Lady Gumang is in the agrarian hall to the right of the water and oxygen synthesis zone. Why are you going there anyways? She's usually sleeping, so she doesn't really entertain guests. Arrogant as she's always been. Arrogant? I'll not allow you to slander Lady Gumang like that. Lady's the most pragmatic and most charitable scientist. You can enjoy a stable food supply thanks to Lady Gumang's mindful method. Mindful what? With Parma herself, the lady emphasizes total control over her crops with minimal mistakes. Channeling her dedication and precision, she created an array of instructions collectively called the Farmer's Mindful Method. It is used to control all aspects of agriculture, including moisture, soil fertility, and upper automatic systems. In other words, she's a control freak. Say what you want, but the lady's methods allow everyone to be fed with limited resources. You must know that Lady Gumang was born from poverty. She worked and studied tirelessly to become an exceptional biologist. What's this report? What? Who do you think you are? I don't give out reports to just anyone. Only doing it because I pity you. Crops in the greenhouse are ready for harvest. This season's harvest, our 921st, is scheduled for today. Fortunately, due to unexpected structural failures, most operations are experiencing delays. We're also experiencing enormous levels of yellow water. Damaged pipelines are threatening the integrity of the entire system. Populations of symbiotic dragon snakes have greatly exceeded optimal range. I will require immediate rectification in order to bring back the region's ecological balance. Thus, Guardian support teams have been deployed to perform repairs. Estimated repair time unknown. There, I said it. Happy now? Seems like this place is going through a total meltdown. No, it's not. This takes some time to organize everything. Agriculture is really complicated. Listen up. Every module here was carefully planned by Lady Gumang. Like Lady Gumang herself, every plant here is filled with grit and dedication. These permaculture systems were built to last for billions of years. You need not worry about their condition. Now they shut off the yellow water. What? Don't be silly, the yellow water is incredibly concentrated. You'll be in big trouble if you operate without a permit. That concentrated nutrient mix is toxic. You can't just jump in and shut it off. It needs to be closed manually. Controls are on the highest floor next to the dragon spout. Right, up we go. But that's it. The return to your questions and everything. You're the worst. I'm ignoring you. Right, okay. Monitoring yellow water quality, flow rate normal, concentration undetectable. Yellow water, concentrated irrigation formula, and New Kunlun. It's comprised of dragon snake excrement, chemicals, and leftover biological waste from a breeding facility. Its high concentration can harm Solarians, necessitating immediate localized excision of it if it comes into contact with the skin. Yeah, don't touch your water, it's bad. Turning off you gives me access to quite a lot actually. Can I climb up here? To an extent, yes. I want to ambush that ranged guy if I can. Doesn't seem to move. Beat up a snake, we're all good. Some of these will probably hatch, right? They're fine. Continue breaking them. I wanted to shut off that water. I'd probably need to go above, right? We continue down first. What have we got? Got a root move from before. May as well rest up a bit. Making way up. Yes, there's you. Who would get in the way otherwise? I can't just ignore you. I parry his stuff mid-air? I don't know if I can. The mid-air parry is my little spin. That might be completely different to a regular parry that can deflect his projectiles. I'm not sure. Regardless, I think I want to go over this way. Investigating you, we can turn this off. We can turn it off in a second, we can expect an ambush. Yeah, I struggle parrying in that quick succession. I'm assuming it's doable. I'm just mistiming it. That turned off, we've got access to something down below. I wonder if water levels actually lower as I do this. Could go down and take you out from there, I think it's sensible. Get rid of some of these snake fellas. I could make my way below, but I think I would like to do. What's down here? It's an entirely different area. This is not quite what I'd expected. I thought it would be a way to look back up there again. I might get myself killed just so I can explore up above again. Okay, one of those things exploded. Better ironed environment in this area. I'm undecided if I want to die yet. Get that. I happen to die anyway, I'm probably going to explore stuff above. I don't think I'll purposefully die. Purposefully dying seems a bit silly. didn't mean to climb on top of that, I meant to do the jump padding. But we're doing fine regardless. We would like to turn off one of these. Keep my distance for now. So we dash over here into the talisman. Can I kill you off with that? No, I can't. Not quite. You look to get spawned out of that nest thing. Try this. You. There we are. Less water means it's more safe for us. That didn't land on the platform. I assumed it would have, but it didn't line up. This is dangerous. I don't entirely think I like what's happening. I don't think you can get to me, so I'm just going to stay here and do some hacking. There we are. I can just bypass him. We don't have to fight. That is a route. I'm not wanting to die if I can avoid it. It does mean we're not dying to get back to the previous area. But I'm happy with this. That's fine. Got another bell. That'll take me to a new area, presumably, once it's active. For now, climb up here. There's not any way further up. There is, however, you. We don't hit it, we just enter. That makes more sense. Herb Capitalist. Let's upgrade my healing. Apparently a way up further over. So I may as well go back this way. Unless that'll just refuse to move. Okay, we'll come back later then. I understand when I'm not wanted. Just running around the products. Destroy them. I think to get rid of this guy's shields, just charge the attack. There he goes. Got rid of you. This is when I came down earlier. Assuming then there's something off this other side. So let's just keep on running a little bit. Please turn on and off. Then to time this. Right, we're getting into the actual platforming part. That's dangerous. Assuming up there is where I want to go. To go everywhere else first. Next, that's gonna take me back to there. Is that what I want? Maybe. Let's have a look. Right, I kinda panicked there, and I don't know why. Snakes aren't that dangerous. And I wonder why you've got to. Holy shit, all. There's you. Oh, I hear demon. Shit on. What's wrong with you? Got any poison? Poison? Are you poisoned? Oh, I need something poisonous. More toxic, better. Quick. Dude, sure this isn't just your deluded babbling? It's not. Just feed me something poisonous. Right. Well, I've got poison. And some citrine. Feeling better now? I'm gonna end up owing you a favour. I just saved me. I'm in cahoots with those demons. And no reason to stand by and watch you die. What caused you to beat death's door just now? My damn old condition again. That's what. It's my dumb luck for it to act up now. What kind of condition needs poisonous treatment? I've never seen a creature survive after consuming that much toxin. This condition needs poison to be kept in check. It's fatal to most folks. It'll work like ambrosia on me. That guru once told me I was blessed with a poison-resistant body. Most would probably die if they contracted the same condition. A body immune to poison? Fascinating. Get one thing straight. I don't take favours for nothing. I don't know who or what you are, but the idea of owing someone's really grates at me. So this once, I'll treat you to some of my special medicinal brew. What's so special about it? I've my eye on you since you showed up in the village. Look sickly and an unsteady gait. My brew is good for strengthening the body. Believe it or not, one sip and you'll feel like a new man. My illness has no cure. Your loss. You're scared, I don't blame you. Not a chance, just pour me a cup. It's like increased health. That was it. I wasn't lying, was I? Bad. Where'd you get the recipe? Can't tell you that. All I can say is I'm the only person in the world that can brew this. Won't be hard to reproduce. It's just chemistry we need to do. Chemistry? That's a meta sorcery. Nonsense. Science isn't sorcery. Then why don't you explain it for me? Firstly, I need to know what effort was it again? I understand anyway, pour me another cup. Where do you plan to go next? Just decided. I reckon I'll blanket your place for now.
Huh?
My place? You know, the Four Seasons Pavilion. What made you think you can just waltz in without my permission? There's still so much to learn about this world of demons. So damn dangerous. I need somewhere safe I can return to. I've got a good feeling about your place. Take Shranchman back to... Don't worry, I won't be a freeloader. In exchange, I'll continue to provide you with my medicinal brews. I can pot my brew with every 2 items of poison you provide. You've already thought out your terms. Still haven't agreed to anything yet, by the way. Well, I think getting access to my special brew is a pretty good deal, though. Let's leave it at that. I've got work to do. Remember to come to me if you find any poison. That's more max health. Hell yeah. I'm assuming that means there's poison around here. Somewhere. Interesting. up, might as well. Gonna go up first, I think. And then I'll go the other way. Not anything behind that wall? No, there isn't. To be fair, I should maybe go back to my pavilion just to get an upgrade, because I've got a fair bit of money kicking about. I think that would be sensible. Let me quickly go back to the pavilion. What upgrade do I want? I could get more medicinal stuff, but I think it's probably going to be a weapon upgrade of sorts. I'm going to go over here and... yeah, you're here. And holy shots, run! What do you make him? Look, this chair can lean back. I designed it. Pretty cool, huh? I'm going to make a spear or something. I need a lunging chair. Why not? This chair can help you relax. Hey, kid. Don't even think about calling that a finished product. You don't even hook up the medicine cauldron to the legs. Cigarette projects. Didn't you guys become friends?
What?
I'm just trying to make this chair, but Uncle Chubby kept coming back to take. You monkey. This is my multi-tool. Didn't either of you see my name written on it? I did. That's why I took it.
What?
I never wanted to play house. An 8-man child. But the way this kid uses tools is totally rage. Precious tools can't stand up to blood or rust gossip. Uncle Chubby helped a lot with the joints. If it wasn't for him, the chair would collapse the moment someone sat on it. Does this chair have any special features? Not really. It's just well made. I like that. I'll need a sense of ritual in our lives.
Oi!
Okay, next I want to make a bookshelf. A bed that can fly, and the pot I can cook in its own. Living craftsman can solve any problem you may have.
Nano.
Oh, I never agreed. You guys have a thing that helps you shower with a press of a button.
No.
Quit messing around and get me back my tools. It's good to see the two of them getting along well. Have a nice sit down. Yeah, I'd say that was worth giving him a tool for. Yes, if I want to upgrade stuff, I could upgrade my pipe. I think it's probably the best thing to start with. I go for recycling. I think I should upgrade it 20. So I might do that. Just get one of you and one of you. Because the money is somewhat a limiting factor, but it's more so the rare components, of which I do have 2 of them, right? There we go. Next, see if we can figure out where... yeah, Mr. Poison Man has run off to. It's not in this room. Is he a Shantron? Maybe. He's not. He's nearby to where Shantron usually goes. I thought a beautiful place like this would be just as nice to live in. Turns out it's all just appearances. What? The Four Seasons Pavilion isn't lacking in... I've tasted everything I get my hands on, nothing tasted any good. Also, if I get a clean break from the village, and you got that kid Schwan running around and causing a ruckus. And there's that talking shadow called Bacchus. Won't let me start a fire, won't even let me dig holes in the ground. He's such a nag. you don't like it here, you can always go back to Peach Blossom Village. I'd rather stay here, rather than living with fools and insufferable idiots. More talking to be done still?
Hey.
Special medicine brews have miraculous effects on fitness. Perfect for martial art practitioners like you. Remember what I said? Poison, no brews. Where would I find poison for you?
Ah.
Don't think about it too hard. All things in this world are poisonous. Only I won't be sitting out in the street. I want to explore more dangerous or secretive places. Okay. I'll try my best to find some. But I can't gauge toxicity, so don't blame me if you accidentally poison yourself. Huh. Rest assured, poisons I've taken exceeds the number of times you've spoken in your whole life. So why can you resist poisons? That's a weird trait to have. More importantly, music. There you go, kid. Can you read the score?
Huh?
Score? What's that for? It's a way to record music. You see, if you can play these notes, we'll be able to hear a song from ancient times.
Huh?
Oh, so that's what these strange words are. Well, Jellers are ones who taught us to sing. If you knew about this method, it would have been much easier to learn. Can't read it either, huh? I was looking forward to hearing you play this piece. Maybe we'll be able to pick up something from the notes, given the owner of this score. Ah! Ask Bacchus for help.
Guidi.
My lord, this sheet music does not match with anything in the database. However, we do know that this is written in ancient Kulin notation. Give me a little time and I can convert it into easy to read modern notation. And take a bit more time to teach Xuan Xuan how to read music.
Wuka.
Yes, my lord. Alright. There's a Slarian flute that I brought from home. Bacchus knows where it is. The fingering positions may be different, so you'll have to familiarise yourself with those first. From home? You don't play the flute. Not important. That's all. And I need to get going now. Play something for me once you get a hang of it. Yeah. Xuan Xuan's happy to have a flute. While I'm here, Ryu. Or Ryu? No, it's not Ryu. It's Ryu. I don't know how you pronounce the name. Regardless, I have something to talk about. Congratulations, my lord. This should have come through. Our side grows ever more powerful. I already knew you'd be inclined to join us. That's why you led me to him first.
Bancha.
Of course. None of the machinations can escape your keen eye. Please, forgive my indiscretion. According to my calculations, the probability of collaboration was quite high. Also, I couldn't bear to see you two be misunderstanding each other any longer. You've really learned how to act on your own accord. I'll let it pass. Old friends' abilities are sure to come in handy. And that's all from him. Still, we have not learnt how to eat the fruit. Anything more? Not with Xuan Xuan. I run on over here. I've got a chip. You want this?
Kato. Kato.
Thank you, thank you. That is it. You're really going to give me useful information? Of course. Map data for you. Now, read. Can I be sure that the information you give me is correct?
Zongte.
Trust between people. Simple. Your language knowledge may be broken, but that doesn't seem to affect your communication capabilities. That's telling me how much stuff I've got left to find then. There's a fair bit still to come across, seemingly, around the place. could just go back to here. Apparently there is a lift. But I've got an ability, I could go anywhere. I think down here I could go to the left, up top. So I actually do that. Because as much as I could fight a new boss, I'm kind of wanting to see if we can find a way to eat those fruit. Because having found them, I kind of want to be able to do something with it, you know? I can go through there, I think. I'll probably go back side first, however. Because I think there's an underground area we can maybe do. It's underground, it's not entirely underground. That would be this area. Wrong button, if you give me a second, game, I can figure out what's going on. I had the talisman button rather than the dodge button. There we go, that's better. Come off them. You are kind of scary. That's why I wasn't able to dodge. Okay. Being knocked down is a pain, 'cause it's going to be hard to keep track of that. Anything down below? Could be something down below. He's not parryable when he does his big attack, is he? Look at it anyway. Okay, hack into you. Gives me a standard component. And what's down below? Is it just death? No. No, it's not. Right, I know where this is. Doesn't immediately help me get to the other side of this. Having the lift is useful. I mean, I've not apparently been this way. It's apparently a new area. Galactic Dock. No entry while warping. Galactic Dock is a space dock built by Council on Yukon. It can accommodate up to 10 Yonbo class ships. These ships can be piloted to nearby planets. Due to their limited range, they cannot handle interstellar travel. That's not doing anything there? Okay. When do I get to eat these fruits? I just want to eat a fruit, damn it. I mean, is it whenever I collect one, it just improves me? That did give me a skill there, I'm pretty sure. I think that might be it. I might not actually absorb them anywhere, it's just I pick them up and it keeps track of it for me. That makes sense. That means I will currently be dealing extra damage. From here, there's not anything else I can do. Not just yet, anyway. In which case, back we go for now. It's worth it just for that fruit. Because I think that did give me a skill point. Like it. I'm glad my idea of jumping into a hole was a good one. Does raise some questions, such as... Yeah, how do I get to the other side of that door in this area? I'll need to revisit that. For now, back to what I was originally doing, I'm just gonna run to this side. Was it there or was it down below? There is a down below. No, you are not parryable. That's the bottom of the left you would have otherwise gotten to, that's fine. In theory, you could have unlocked the left, but nah, we're good. We know what's there. Yes, this is what I was thinking of. There we go. Now we hack you. And we could get through. That's a Cortex Center. 8th man facility power reservoir. This is just straight up a new area? I'll maybe avoid. A very quick peek. Nah, it seems important. I'm gonna come back. I couldn't remember what was through here, but that does seem like something we'll probably want to be revisiting later. For now, do I have a way to view the details for this place at all? Not really. I need to get for map nodes then, which involves going to that guy there. So I'll do that again in the future. I'm going to be looking for more of those seeds? Fruits? What are they called? Tau fruit, yeah. It's the fact they give me extra damage. And it's worth looking for them before I go off and get distracted. It's not down there. It's actually through here where I want to go. It's getting warm in the room. It's the problem with hot weather. This is the lift that we dropped down. There's not anything on the way. There's one platform, but not one I think we need. We've been up there. Although it does indicate there's a side open that we didn't necessarily explore. If I send you out, could we find anything? What? Very well, could be stuff out there. I think to access it, I need to go down here. Assuming this now continues to move, I just hold on to it for a moment. There we are. Just a small puzzle. And, oh, look at this scary. They're actually a boss of types. Okay. Mostly worried about those flames continue to travel. Doesn't seem too bad of a fella. The flames are gonna get in the way. I should be standing my ground more so than going away from it, I think. If I just run over quickly, get a heal. Can use a couple arrows, will help. It's a big jump. That enough damage? That's enough damage. Advanced component. Hell yeah. That's just pipes in the roof, that's not a gap I can send something through. Where is this? I don't quite know. Make sure this is activated. Central Transport Hub. Right, okay. That's the alternate way to get into the area I just went to. Galactic Dock. That's cool. I like that there's multiple ways to get there. Now we wait. There's a perfect chance to have a drink. Okay, I could not slide down the wall and then drop. Good to know. There we are. I'm assuming I'm safe enough to just continue without finding a route node. There's actually one somewhat nearby. I might just go with that. I don't need to fight these fellas. I can just rest. Right, where next are we going? There's apparently a path just above me. We never went to the right. Like the bottom of the river. Yeah, over there. How did I get to there? I mean, I could run all the way through that area, but I think we're better off just going down. Go on to them. Swibbly, you have to go in. We need to get up to there. How do we do that? Okay, so if it's not through there, down the way we go. Could go over to the Aikman facility elevator. It's not where we need. Hey, Sekiro. So you're putting points into getting me in the outfit. I mean, fair. Can't say I blame you, can I? Almost, almost. You didn't quite forget though, did you now? So that would take me where? So not... Okay, I can't jump off it. I was going to say, I've not tried jumping off of there. You're not allowed to. In which case, how do I get to that area and there? It's not obvious split to go down, is there? In which case, I've already used that lift. We'll fire it off in this direction. Can I find out anything through the admin facility? Presumably. I'm trying to dodge. I'm not used to being able to parry. There we go. Facility. Did I ever run through this area previous? Yes, yes I did. I would like to go to that upper left. You see that? I don't think I can get up there. There's not anything else to investigate immediately. So where do I want to go? I mean, there's this one I apparently didn't investigate all of. I'm not convinced I could. There's apparently a way to go over in that area. It's also making me think that's connected. It shows where that takes you to, and it takes you over there. I actually do want to go to the right then and take that other platform. What's this game? It's 9 souls. Think Hollow Knight mixed with Sekiro. That's kind of a good ballpark to land you in. Basically, platforming Souls-like, where parrying is a key ability. I've unlocked various ways to parry. There is a standard parry, there is a fancier one that I've got. Also unlocking more abilities, such as a charged attack. It's good fun. I'm enjoying it so far. Although it's going to take a bit getting used to. But I need to stand my ground and not run away from enemies when they're attacking. Because I think Hollow Knight and other such games have kinda landed me in the mindset of, yeah, you don't want to be in any way near an enemy who's actually you can hack this. Our enemy there figured out maybe you don't want to be doing that. I think I'm a cat. One of the bosses who I will presumably fight later, I think called me a mouse. So I'm slightly confused over that. Not like a huge extent, but slightly confused. I definitely feel I look more cat-like than mouse-like. But I'm also some kind of spacefaring cat. So, not any cat I've been used to. That red attack, you cannot parry yet. Hoover is being rude. They might be. Might just be calling me a rat and being a bit mean to me. Which, yeah, completely understandable. I mean, I could say I blame them for it. Yeah, we've got 2 paths up above. I think I prefer down below rather than the path where there's immediately several enemies waiting to ambush me. There's also, to a small extent, stealth is a mechanic. If I do a big strong attack on somebody from the rear, then yeah, they tend to just take more damage and die quite quickly. For example, that last bird hit in the combo does a lot of damage. Just killing them. Now, hack the door, or completely completely botch it apparently. There you go. Much better. Is that gonna read it or is it text?
Solarians, Tai Yang Ren, are one of the main alien races from Nine Souls game. Biology: Solarians are bipedal aliens that resemble felines. Unlike normal felines, Solarians lack tails. The average age of death for a Solarian is 140 years.
And there you have it. Also, we hacked this. I'm glad I went back to check, 'cause I thought the room went a lot higher than it was letting me get. Standard component, not anything amazing. I'll take its extra. Yeah, so we are some kind of feeling. However, very long-lived feeling. Got a good parry on that fella. Let's see get a chest. It's weird it'd be tailless, but I guess if we're not really doing as much climbing, it would make sense to evolve out of it. I guess similar to humans. I don't quite know how evolution works in regard to humans, but yeah, presumably similar. I don't think I need to rest. I think we're fine. What I need is to call the lift up and then make my way all the way around somehow and get underneath. I don't think that's gonna happen. Oh, that just continually moves. Never mind. I just wait for a second. Destroy those. Get a little bit of money. And yeah, then we can explore. You look like some kind of treasure carrying robot. He's not fighting, so I'm assuming that is what he is. He gets me, ooh, a jade stone. Very cool. The Jinn collection radius gets bigger. It's fine, if not amazing. Destroy some more boxes while we're eating that. Now, I can have very brief rest. Respawns enemies shouldn't matter. All we need is to continue on over here. Oh, close enough to you. Am I up above this value? Yes. I'm actually to be fighting up above. Ignore the somewhat more dangerous enemy. Damage output, you're doing well. Parry on your body here, and often not close enough to your bodies. That went well. How would I get up here? Good question. Can I bring that lift down somehow? I think I can if I give this a hit. There we are. Making our way up. Get a chest. Just a solid bit of money. I'm not gonna say no to the money though. Money is nice. It can be exchanged for goods and services. Immediate map says we can go down or we can go left. I'm gonna go left. That looks like it takes me to a new area in the map. We're gonna go back and we're gonna go down. disable this, which you can then turn back on to mostly kill the enemies. He's not quite dead. I think he got the other one. I did notice my guy was brought back to me, meaning I now can't do that. Right, yeah, okay. You're a bit scary looking. Are you scary? We'll see. Okay, I had to double high. That's a bit annoying. Alright. Just try and take care of you slightly. Yeah, that's a double parrying one. I wouldn't have even had that if I was prepared. Ouch. Yeah. He just actively ran into the hostile Kindle lasers. Let me just kill him. There we go. Ooh, a computing unit. That's a good one. I can put more chips into my cat. Perfect. It's just what I was after. Let's wait for this to come down. And I would be impatient about the fact we need to wait. There we go. Have a rest. Yeah, having a gun tends to be quite powerful, you know. I think it would have to be one of these, and it's probably going to be the Pauper Jade for now. Not really convinced we need either of the ones we had available there, but it's going to be better than nothing, right? Also, notice that dog thing. It's got a face under a mask. I'm fairly certain it is a human who has been modified into a machine that's like quadruped. Which is kind of terrifying. They're called ape men in this, not humans. And they are really not given much in the way of rights, I'll be honest. And this, yes, I'm in the central area. It's just the other side of it. This is what I wanted to explore. This is what I imagined I'd be doing at the start of the stream and then proceeded to not do. Chest. Barely see it, but it is there. Ouch. I meant to climb onto that. Do a little jump. Who's a scary guy? Not too scary, actually. A little bit scary, but I think you're fine. Careful of. For the most part, we look to be doing fairly safe. That takes me all the way across. Okay. Let's grab this. Wait for these two to turn around. They're going to take a priority, and also you're hacking this. Good little cybery insect. Can't remember what it's called. It's not a cyber insect, know that much. I do a parry on. We are unlocking things. Ooh, there's a chest. I really should revisit the kind of hub area. I have a lot of money currently. I'd rather not lose. Do I have a reason to go into that middle? Not really. We've killed a man, so I'd say it was worth doing. Shield boy down below is guarding a chest. Shield boy is dead. Sus. Okay, enemies on that be able to interrupt talisman detonation, damage will still be taken. It's fine. It's not like the best thing ever. It's fine. With that, we have now explored all of this area aside from a handful of rooftops, which I don't think have anything. I might be able to get to later. No, it's literally got an invisible fall. Nothing up there. I would want to save, and this area is done. We'll need to buy the map data. Can I have a chip, please? Oh wow! What are we doing? What are we gonna do? You want my map data chip? I'd love to give it to you. Ah, but I'll shut down if I remove it. You consider swapping it for Jin? Make a copy for 400. Yeah, I'll get a copy. Woohoo! Mount received. I'll get you a copy of my map data chip at once. There we are. With that, if I head in here, I'll have you know, Seeker is actually a robot, not a fish. But no, I've got a new skill we can unlock. I'm gonna say I forgot I can't do skull kick yet. Why do I have this? Ah, 'cause that's skull kick or a Tai Chi kick. Got it. Well, I will need both of these, I think, for now. Backlash. I need to make my way down to there, and then down to here. That is the goal. Let's mark off the jade as something I have found. And do we have a way to teleport back? Not quite. If I look here, there is a teleporting node. I think it's going to be closer to go this way. No, I think the guy gave me the map chip. He is a robot with a hologram fish inside of his head. I don't think it's a fish controlling a robot. Although I like the idea. I'm fairly confident that's a hologram fish. And this is just a robot. Goodbye, robot friend. I want to go just down to the left. I wonder, actually. Maybe I want to buy stuff from this guy over here. I am being far too, yeah, not careful. Definitely fish, I'll take your word for it. I'm sure you wouldn't mislead me in any capacity, right? Should buy a couple of these, will get me max health. Like, I would prefer max health to more computing chip slots. for the pavilion. If I now go and hand it over to this fella. Our friend. Just the robot assistant. How are we able to decipher this information? Shanghai 9000 doesn't ask where you stole chips. Right. We're accomplices. Then hand me the data. Data now. We can see we've missed one thing in this area, which makes sense. It'd probably be up back and a bit in the middle of the screen. Yeah, we can go up. I'm seeing just there. There's a little bit of map just at the top. It's not quite been covered. Keep pressing B rather than Y to zoom out. I think it's B to get back, but no, it's not. Map data hasn't given us any information on them. It has on this. We found everything. We found everything. We found everything. And we found everything. Lovely. It's not the most useful of chips. I still want to find a way to go across in this area. So I don't know if it's going to include map detail on the next bit. But it might do. I want to kind of get to here. And then go to the left, I think. I think that's the next one. Yeah, the fish for 3 years. Name is Charlie. From Dengue season. I mean, 3 years, I don't know, is that good for a fish? What's her life expectancy? Just imagine there's a lot of different varieties of fish, and therefore a lot of different like life expectancies. Yeah, give him a ball of flavour. Delicious. You just ate it without a second thought. You could smell it, right? Something that's been fermented, the smell's not bad. But it's animal feed. So what if livestock can eat it, why can't I? You know, animal feed can sometimes taste better than the food we eat. Right, friend. Don't have dragon's whip now. That snake kept biting people at the entrance to the village. Been craving a bite of it ever since. Unexpected, but it's pretty good texture. Also, not as gamey as I imagined. What? Where was this stench? That's all you. This is a scavenger. Eats garbage and feces. Gonna stink for at least the next 3 days. Now we get some more alcohol. Hell yeah. Let's go. Bottoms up. It's been a while since I met my match. Others in the village can't keep up. They won't even try. The bunch of cowards. Their drinking buddies aren't easy to come by. Though I did have a couple of buddies back in my hometown. Oh, there's alcohol there. You should go try it out one day. Let's go from here to my house. You could walk a lifetime and never reach it. There was a drunkard talking nonsense. There isn't a single place I can't walk to. Yeah, we came from across the stars, so it'd be a pretty difficult one. More max hell. I think my next place to go is actually down here. So we'll go and having explored, I guess. Have enough money to spend on anything? Yeah, possibly. anything I can buy? Not really anything I need. Can I buy a new healing charge? Could be useful. No, that is expensive. Ricochet Jade, I could be convinced to take. What? Sure, why not? It's just investing in stuff, isn't it? Got plenty of money, we can just get it right. So for the moment, off we run. It's a little annoying you can't really fast travel too much in this. I'm assuming later on we'll get the ability to fast travel to other route nodes from the main one. I'm hoping we do at least. Couldn't say for certain. But it seems like a weird thing to not have the ability to do. Now we've been through here before, so just keep on going. Ignore you. Hit a bell just because we can. Is it down here? No. That was it. This still doesn't let me get anywhere, but the restricted level is apparently underneath, which is where I'm planning to go. Anything to talk about? No, you don't. I'll try it later then. For now, I don't know if I care about you. I will take this one. Reflecting projectiles for more damage is nice. Should be able to get to the chest in here as well now. There goes one. And there goes two. You only get limited time after breaking your guard. Apparently to happen. So that's worth noting. Don't think I need to be too careful. Does this time required to execute Charm Strike when standing still? I don't know how I feel about standing still too often. I think I'm fine. So now just keep on running. Really okay. Where was the way down? Oh, it's further back that way. Okay, backtracking. Can't get me home. There we go. If I use my talisman, it gives me a little burst of speed. So that worked out. That's just water down there. I thought it was a platform. Dropping down, we go through here, we do a charged attack, and I think we can get in. Yes, we can. In this case, what exactly have we got on this end? Feels like we've entered the what I feel was meant to be the way out. Yeah, considering there's something to hack right here. Cultivation Jade. Slightly increased experience gained from defeating enemies. Yep, 100%. Yep, that is something you will be using given a chance. Would I swap out being able to immobilize enemies? Yeah, probably. Honestly, that just sounds really good. Getting levels quicker is, yeah, not something I'll pass up. Plenty damage to him. Deflect a projectile. You can deflect those in the air, seemingly. Other projectiles. Didn't entirely intend to, but I did. That can't be broken or anything. No, seemingly not. We could continue down. I don't think we've got any other option. I'll lure you over. Yes, I can. I'd rather not have to deal with Sword Dude and him at the same time. I could have done him better. I keep still trying to dodge attacks rather than parrying them. And it's a tough mindset to get into. Can I get up there? What if I jump from the edge? Not quite. I'll find my way up eventually. I'm sure. Now beat up you. Destroy your shield. Dead. We are now safe to go over here where falling down while trying to avoid the explodey things. Perfect, just as intended. Is there anything like hidden over here? It's not. Ouch, that explodes quicker than I thought it would. Dangerous guy up top. I need to be careful of. It's actually overreaching. So I stand on it. It's a weird thing to have to be aware of some enemies. There are safe zones next to them. So you are meant to be staying very close to enemies a lot of the time. That wasn't a ground there. That also isn't a ground. Okay, maybe drop a little bit more carefully. Where am I going? I am going this way. Could go down is probably my best move. Get behind this guy. There we are. Farmland markings. Where origin, Yi Kingdom, genetically modified, a staple plant meat with high nutritional value. Penglai is 90% covered in water, and little of the remaining land is arable. Ever since transmutation became commonplace, genetically modifying low-cost, high-nutrition crops became the most important issue for farmers to solve. Right, so that's a lot of like genetically modified food. I've done the Origin era. Natural farming gained traction. Genetically modified foods were shunned due to the influence of Taoism. The debates raged on. Even the Solarians began to need less and less food. I also think if I get the ability to jump, why does it not let me jump? There you go. I think that's all there is to this side of the map. I need to go up here to get away. Can you not jump right after dashing? Seems no. It's got like a slight period of time where you can't jump. I'm glad I figured that out. That is potentially useful too. A little bit of distance. That guy's stuck on a platform. Could go down, would take us to where we've been previous. What I care about is probably over here. Blowing up that. Let's me see the map. Geez, this place looks inviting, doesn't it? Make way over here first. Breaking open that isn't anything useful. I feel like these kind of green things are important. I'm gonna go for that other one as well. Maybe one of them will contain a poison for us. Be my guess. Oh, can I activate these guys with you? Seemingly not. Break another one of them. Again, not anything. But one of these green things has to be something, right? What about you? Right in the middle, we do get a poison. What on earth is this? Ding along lay a gargantuan egg every 100 years. Looks like a normal egg, but the embryo contains a deadly neurotoxin. I'm glad my hunch was correct that we would find something of use here. I'm assuming none of these other ones have it. There's only that one right in the center. Is this one drop down? I think so. Going over here, we found the lift. Or, no, that's not the lift. I'm gonna go back, activate that route. Possibly. I think I do. So I'm a little low on health and I'm not going back the way I came. Never mind, we cannot open that. So we're not going back to routes, we're just continuing on. Where am I now? This is a research center, apparently. Immediate map isn't telling us too much. Ouch, there's a person hiding there. That was really unpleasant. There we go. No more being rude from him. Because he's dead. I have killed him. Right, okay, those things look slightly terrifying up there. Is that a hole I can fall into? Map says it's a slight pit, but not much of a hole. I'm gonna lure this guy back over here. I'm gonna twist the thing in the ceiling. How much do I trust you? I don't think you're able to find me if I hide right here. I think you'll end up losing interest. I'm just being careful, so I don't recognize this guy. I don't want to die. So I haven't had a root mode for quite a while. Charge an attack, so when he turns over, I can just do a big attack into him. There we are. Right, I feel we need to destroy the thing up above in order to knock what it's holding down. That'd be my guess. My lord, have you found anything at the research centre? I'm encountering something resembling chunks of flesh. Maybe creatures that snuck in from the agricultural zone. There's no way the facilities were left unguarded. I've never seen anything like this, but I don't think even Gumang would be this demented. Can you check maintenance logs here? My apologies, but highest clearance is required to access the research centre. Everything there is completely classified. Fine, I'll just have to deal with whatever's happening after my takeover. Of course, but please pay attention to your well-being. Feel free to return to Four Seasons Pavilion when you're feeling too stressed. I don't have time for that. I'm hanging up. This place is hardly the most welcoming. I'm still not seeing a root node. I really need some healing. I think that does a lot better damage than the regular sneak attack. There we go. Just let him lose sight of me. There we are. You do attack me. However, you seem to regain all of the damage I deal to you. If I was a safe place, I'd be probably not past those spikes. That seems dangerous. I wouldn't be underneath there. I'm just gonna keep running. I'm gonna hope I come across something safe. This is where we're processing the human meat, or the ape men meat, sorry. Seeing all those torsos in the back. Hide. Why am I hiding? I don't know. Right, so it didn't put me in the incinerator, so that's a good start. Hide in the container, does that take me back? Possibly. What I would like is to open this, and apparently go into here. Well, this looks concerning, the amount of lasers, doesn't it? I want you in place, just there. Yeah, I think the only thing I can do is try and line these up to go together. Here we are. Right, this seems dangerous. Can dash through there. That's just going to cause that to rotate. Slowly, apparently. I'm not in a rush. There we are. We got a chest. Dark steel. Can be used to strengthen arrows. Now that's going to be nice. Hardest material found on Penglai. Anything that's processed into becomes virtually indestructible. It's found naturally in the Taishan Mountains of the G Kingdom. Only 3 ore seams ever discovered, making it extremely valuable. Well, I think that's that. And we have now gotten all the containers, apparently. So, that... head back to where I was a second ago, I guess. The very lovely and friendly looking research center. Although, can I go to the root node first? Just go down here. Ignore the fact these guys are trying to murder me. We're fine. Here we go. How much money do I have? Quite a lot, but I think we're fine. I'm gonna say we could go back to Pavilion, but I want to keep probably a fair bit on me so I can buy map data. I don't know when I'll come across map data, but I'm assuming I will. How did it go? I'm guessing this takes me back. Back in the lovely, friendly facility. Can't go up. Can't ready a charged attack for this fella. Who's throwing explosives. Can't say I'm fond of explosives, but it's good to know they exist. You are a shielding, like, electrified room, big guy. There you go. Is this destructive like this? No, it's not. This facility is rather eerie, isn't it? I don't know what I'm doing down here. This is a dead end room. Is this a boss fight? Someone trying to escape. Can I help him? Talisman? No. Can I hack it? Seemingly, though. I have a feeling we're going to be coming back to this room. I don't like that there's someone banging on a container. There's also a door that will not open. Was there somewhere I could go up in the previous areas? Let's charge an attack. Mildly worried about the guy shooting me, but we'll be fine. I'm gone. I need to find a way up. I'm not convinced there is one. Found this at least. An artifact for Shran Shran. Academic text from the Tiando Academy entitled Introduction to Teleological Applications. The scroll covers the basics of teleology and is easy to understand for beginners. I don't think there was a way for me to do anything here, was there? Not unless I can find a way to get rid of whatever that box is in the air. Is there anything I can do for them? I can send you up. I don't think hacking them is going to do anything. This is generally not a very friendly looking place. Distance too far, yeah. I'm just scouting out. It's not finding much. don't run into spikes. Doing so is bad for your well-being. Makes sense. Maybe investigate over there. Can't hack box. I don't know what that fella is, but he's a bit scary looking, isn't he? This flying guy. However, that thing is up there. More so scary looking, I would say. I don't think there's anything I can do here yet. I'd at least need like a double jump, I think. Can't hack that. The guy above is gonna try and ambush me. He's now dead. Could have been cleaner, but I couldn't really reach the attacks while he's that close. There's allegedly a way down, but I'm assuming it's down below there somewhere. In that case, I'd be back over to there, but I couldn't get across the water. Do I just go up to this bit again? Possibly? Maybe? I don't know. I'm a little lost as to where it wants me to go. I did unlock a new area. I guess I could go to. That being, if I go to world map, up here, the Cortex Center. I'm gonna dip my toes in. We didn't go very far. So there's always there, if need be. I'm gonna say that we probably do need that. As much as I'd like to swap it out for the extra XP gain. There's apparently something left in this area. I don't know what, and I don't know where. There's allegedly a chest. I want to find my way out. I think it's just a case of going up. Unless there's that middle area I've not been to, I don't think. Can I? Yes, I can. No, I have definitely been up the top here, haven't I? Yeah, no, because I went up there and fought big guy, and yeah, no, we've done that. Where would this last chest be? Did I check past you earlier? I mean, I'm good. Not anything else there to do. I just accept that there's a chest and there is. Yeah. I don't really think I've got a good way to find it. No, I think just climbing on up. It's got to be the best way, not, you know. That alone doesn't really help. Summon in some snakes. Yeah, I'm not staying here. It's someone else's problem, right? Are we able to go across this again? We are. Okay. That's so we can do the fight. That's brilliant. I was a little worried it might. But now we're fine. Thank you. Interact with this because we may as well get a full heal. And then what was in here? Remember? I don't think I remember. Was the chest we had to hack up? Yes, yes it was. From here, yeah, just continue on this direction. Where presumably I can now jump over the place where it's trapped. Remembering there is a root node. There are. Have a rest. Just make sure that it saves my spot. We need to fight the guys that were summoned, the Jiangshi. Doesn't look like it. That's not what I was after. God damn it. There was a big chest up there. We've actually not got a lot of loot in this area, because it just kind of dropped down. Okay, you know what? This is fine. We've got more to do here anyway. I'm not going to look at gift horse in the middle. As the saying goes. Is it an odd saying? Yeah, definitely an odd saying. What's a gift horse? Who'd be looking it in the mouth, and why? I don't think I'd look most people in the mouth, let alone a horse. It just seems a bit rude. That aside though, yeah. We've got water to turn on. You drink water. Loves jumping around, doesn't he? Thanks. There we go. Hacking this gets what? That water off. Okay. That one seems like kind of a main culprit for what might have been blocking me. Chest there. Good stuff. You wanna head through this room. One thing, I need to remember I can't really do talismans whilst other things are happening. Let's get some healing. Good stuff. What are you? Mutated crops. Many crops in the greenhouse are overgrown, indicating a malfunction in the granary system. First generation Kunlun granary system was developed by Lear and Fang Shido. Demonstrated sustainable development using minimal energy from the root, astonishing the Nine Kingdoms. After Lear's disappearance, cultivated land on Kunlun Island laid fallow. Stole Gunmang later improved the granary, restoring it to its former glory and providing nourishment to the dormant Stellaris. Unlock this. There we are. You've got a big bell. And what distinctly looks like it might be a boss arena. So I'll quickly hack open this. So we have an alternate way in and out. Hello friend, I would like to purchase computing units. Thank you very much. Ouch, that guy shot me. That doesn't matter. Computing unit means I'll now be able to get more XP as well as being able to temporarily freeze people on time whenever I apply Talisman. X5. Uninstall you, then install you. More XP is going to be lovely. Have a rest. Then we're good to go. Charge up big attack. This guy's waiting for me. There I go to sound the bell and presumably die a couple of times to the boss. Nothing's happened. We did charge attack. Hello. You're not friendly, no? You're friendly. Heal quickly. Yeah, he teleports around. It's kind of hard to know where he's attacking from. Good attack there. That was not something I could parry. I was ready to parry it, it's just not something I could parry. He seems like he's going to be a pain, but not the worst of pains. Does a lot of damage. Without these health upgrades, I would not be surviving at all. Even then, I am struggling to survive. Those explosives are going to very much limit where I can go. I think I can still manage, however. I think I can. While I do that, I need to run away and heal. It's hard to know what attack he's ever going to be doing at a given moment. A little better than okay. I think I can beat this guy. I think I can. I'm hoping he gives me the thing I need for going over to the right hand side. Like some kind of access key or something, so I can inject big creatures up here as a boat. more used to his passions. Still not fully used to it, but more used to it. Heal up. Not heal up again. So. Didn't really have a chance to react there after the first thing I messed up. I'm gonna have to heal. I was thinking I could get away with running away while the health regen slightly. I could not. I'm kind of getting played a bit dirty by the game there. I didn't really get a chance to figure out what was going on. It's from explosion to water into attack into all sorts. We got close. If it wasn't for the explosion catching me off guard and throwing me into the water and then getting kind of almost locked away, I would have been fine. I could be catching the air there. I believe in myself. If I ever fail that and I get caught by the explosions, it's hard to avoid them. Just can't really jump over them very easily. Nice well there. Yeah, with explosions knocking you back. Really quite mean. I'm gonna do it, I promise. I'm not giving up, I'm stubborn. Correct not to commit to doing a talisman, so it's been doing that. Paintball, but alive. Again. Wasn't something he was letting me do. The hardest part of him is just the bombs surrounding us. That limits what you can do. Run away quickly here. Stop jumping around like that, please. Ouch. Emperor's able to avoid that great attack from you. It's also annoying for knockback, you can see in the water, but I think that's mostly positioning based for me. That one was just... I mean, I could use my bow and arrow. Might be an idea. Just to get some extra damage in. Can't do anything from there. I just had to jump out the thing. Heal. Is he doing okay over there? I think he forgot about me. Very rude forgetting about me next time. My dodge on cooldown yet, because I'm going to get past this bomb. Lovely. Knocked me back in the water, and I didn't know what was happening. That is one thing that is annoying me. That doesn't feel like it's working how it should. But go for it, my guy. So fade to black means I can't tell what's happening. I'd used my dodge to escape the bomb, so I couldn't escape them properly there. so close that one time. Grab that before anything. Yes. I'm not gonna lose my mind. I should probably be able to stick to it to see. I wonder, can I hit him from here? That I can. If he's facing away, it does a lot of damage. Am I facing away again, friend? No, you regain health. If I leave unengaged. Got it. I'm pressing the parry button, I'm not doing anything. Okay, now it's good. I don't know what happened to the parry button there, but I'm glad it's recovered. It's kind of hard to play a game about parry when you can't parry. There we are. Gets me Jade. It's good. Not what I'm after. I was hoping it would let me get across this next thing. I guess I could go up at the end over there. I'll have a quick explore. Grab the root node before I jump down. I mean, I'll just double check. I can't do anything to the far side. You know what? Because I'm closer over this way. Just explore over here. What I need is a way to get above where I currently am. Yeah, because I think there was a way, but I opted to go to the side instead. Yeah, I could have gone up here. But I didn't. Ouch. These spikes are dangerous. Who'd have guessed? Right, where am I going now? Down here. That was worth it to get one of these. More damage. Another Dusk Guardian as well. Log entry. The ceaseless fled duty was found in one of the water and oxygen generating pools. They already died several days earlier from what looks like a piercing injury. Go get him. In our time, when we get to live the good life. How could he be so stupid? The only thing is, cuts in his body were really deep. Ours don't attack Dusk Guardians, so I'm suspicious as to whether it's really an accident. I've been told he must have pissed off one of the animals, so that may be a reason. I still have a lot to learn. Could someone kill him? One of the Dusk Guardians. Pipeline panel. Warning, severe pipeline damage detected. Dusk Guardians have been notified for emergency repairs. Water and oxygen synthesis zone is a fountain of life for Nukem World. During construction, Gumang designed an extensive symbiotic system with genetically modified plants, like pig trough leaves, release oxygen and purify water efficiently. Newfoundland's well-being depends on this water and oxygen supply. For well-being of all passengers, any contamination is strictly forbidden. Yeah, the looks do not be the best conditions. I'll just that guy causes explosions when he dies. I didn't kill him off, that was worth it. It gets me a good chest. I'll loot it in a sec, we're gonna destroy this first. There we go. Is that what I need? Maybe. That's like a lot of money. Do you like money? How do I get further up there? Unless it expects me to use the talismans in order to do like a dash of sorts. It's either that, or there's only one other area I can really get to. Which would strike me as weird to make me come here and then go somewhere else. I guess it's a possibility. At the very least, more jade gets me. Not more jade, more skill points gets me that. What away! What away from being able to get myself even more sword damage. I think it's just a case of I need to do a heavy attack to start the bell. I hadn't considered that before. Okay, there we go. I'm ready to fight whatever's about to jump out at us. There's one of them. It's a snake. Some more snakes. Why are you attacking me for? You don't seem like you should be as dangerous as the rest of these guys. You need to actually keep the traffic bent while fighting. Lovely. Okay, that's gonna be a pain. I was also looking up above. Can I go above? Is that an option? I don't know. Could well be. Could well be. Now get ready to bop a snake. There's one snake. There's another. There goes another. I don't like having to worry about environmental things while fighting. Especially not ones that are moving on a relatively small platform. Or the platform is moving, I guess. Fair enough. At the very least, it's nice the camera does lock in place. Can I climb up top? Huh. Cool. Entirely no wild. Huh. And down. Because exploding stuff appeared on the platform. Where did that come from? I wasn't there when we set off. Prepare a charge attack. First snake. Second snake. Third snake will be on now. Jumped up. I thought there was an invisible wall for some reason. Above. Argent pack. Having two of those spells at the same time is bad. I don't think going above is worth it. Just a hunch, you know? I mean, would the bow and arrow guy even shoot me? If I didn't take care of him? I don't know if he would. He's been dealt with. No, I don't think a bow and arrow guy would be there, whether I go up or not. I am gonna go up this time. Simply because you look like you would be an menace. Well, he's not coming down. We're just here. Heal again. I think we're about done. What was the point of those upper bits? Was there a reason to go up them? No, there isn't like anything hidden. I'm just confused. My lord, something's not quite right. Productivity to stick nymph sent that. Maintenance records for these zones haven't been updated in a while. Extent and impact of any damage is uncertain, but... Why can I hear your voice here, ye? You're inside this green ball. I don't you didn't. You mustn't speak to Lord Yi in such a manner. Stop, don't touch that. You've all just told me you're visiting a farm. Is that bird lady, is she your friend? No, she and I are just students of the same night. Friend isn't the right word for her. You're classmates. Why would you not be friends? I know, must be because your mentor picked favourites. Not at all. So who is more talented, you or her? Hard to say, but we'll know soon. You guys want to compete? What's a punishment for losing? That's enough. Lord Yi is very busy. You mustn't hold him back. Apologies, my lord. Ranchman hangs out here and refuses to leave. However, as he's an esteemed guest, I've been conversing with him. Let's make sure he stays in sight. I'll keep an eye on him. there's any new developments, I'll contact you again. Command is exceedingly shrewd. Please exercise caution. Here we go. And I'm not immediately sure where we're headed next, but presumably to fight that big fat person. Was that that? Whoever it was, I'm gonna go fight her soon. For now though, that is all. I have food to get to, and then games with other people. Yeah, I'm enjoying this game, it's a lovely time. I hope you're all enjoying too, and I will see you about. Bye for now.